What is going on YouTube? This is your host Chris. This video is brought to you by Patch Boy Darb, Patches for the Culture. If you find this content helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Today we are going to be using the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Easy Press. We are going to be making this Woo PS design inspired by RZA in his role in The Dead Don't Die movie starring Bill Murray. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely go check it out. So first things first, let's get over here into our Cricut design space. Sorry, I already have my design loaded up. I already have it the dimensions that I want it to be. I'm using the standard 12 by 12 mat. The largest I can get it is 11.5 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and come over here to make it. And you can see it loaded up on the mat, showing you how it will look on the mat. But don't forget, I gotta turn this mirror on because this is gonna be an iron-on. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and hit continue. Gotta connect my machine. I'm connecting my machine via Bluetooth. And to know that your machine is connected to Bluetooth, your power button will turn blue. So over in here, I got my favorites already listed out. I'm gonna be using some premium vinyl. That's what I like to select, so I'm gonna go ahead and click that one. For my pressure, it's already on default, but I'm gonna give it more pressure. So number 2, we're gonna load tools and material. Load fine point blade and clamp B, which is already in. Once we have the mat set, we're gonna hit this little load button. And then after that, we're gonna press go to start. So let me go ahead and get my mat, let me get my vinyl. Let's get it cut to size and put on the mat. For this particular project, I'm going to be using the Siser Easy Weed Heat Transfer Vinyl. This is going to be the color yellow. This is the 11.8 inch by 36 inch, so I'm going to have to cut this down to size so it fits on the Cricut mat. And for the mat, I'm going to be using the Cricut Standard Grip, I'm going to be using the Cricut Standard Grip mat. I also have the Cricut Heat Press mat. You can pick this up at your local Michael's or Joann's. This is the larger one, if you guys can tell. All right, so let's go ahead and take our heat transfer vinyl and our Cricut mat. I'm gonna go ahead and use my handy dandy Cricut scissors. You guys can see it out there. And I'm gonna cut my vinyl down to size. So I'm just gonna eyeball it, nothing special. Gonna put it right there. Roll it down here to about right there. And I'm going to use my scissors to just cut it. There we go. There we have it. I'm going to go ahead and take my plastic covering off of my Cricut mat. Like so. With this heat transfer vinyl, I'm going to have the shiny side down like that. Let's go ahead and put this down. I'm gonna line it up in the corner here. Make sure it comes straight down here. Now what I'm gonna use is the handy dandy Cricut squeegee, just to flatten this out onto the vinyl. So now over here at the Cricut, I'm going to go ahead and put my mat in there. I'm gonna hit the flashing load mat button, and then we're gonna let this thing cut. Let's go ahead and put this right in here, like so. Come over here and hit this button, it's flashing. The machine's calibrating. And now I can go ahead and hit the Cricut start button. On the screen, it's detecting the blade that we're gonna be using. Over on the Cricut, it's doing the same thing as well. And then it's gonna start cutting. All right, the Cricut is still going. Over on the screen, it says we were at 74%. The Cricut is finished. It's showing us to unload the mat. So I'm going to go ahead and unload the mat, and we're going to go ahead and weed this thing out. Before I start weeding it out, I'm going to press it one more time with the squeegee, because I don't want any of my design to lift up while I'm weeding the vinyl. And what I like to do is I like to start in a corner because I know for sure that in my corners there is no thing that will get pulled up while I'm weeding. I like to pull it nice and slow just in case. I see other content creators, they like to yank their vinyl up all fast, and I don't know, I just don't like doing that. I like to do it nice and slow. Slow and steady. All right, so you can see our main shape, our main outline shape. Now I'm going to come in here to this inside edge here, and I'm going to lift this piece up. Work my way around the design. Come in here with the pick, lift that there. Woo PS is coming along. Alright, you can see the Woo PS part of the design. Let's keep peeling this vinyl up. Alright, there's that. Lastly, I need to come inside of the P and peel this area. Put it there. And bam! There we have it. Last thing to do will be to take this off of the Cricut Mat. I could have taken it off the Cricut Mat beforehand, but I decided to just leave it on there while I'm reading it. All right, and there we have it. We have the Woo PS symbol. There's our design. The next thing to do would be to heat press this thing onto the back of the coveralls. So my Cricut, my easy press is getting up to temp. So while that's getting up to temp, I'm gonna take this little mat, put it inside of the coveralls, and wrinkle out, get all the wrinkles out. Get the tag out of the way. There we are. All right, now let's use our heat press to get some of them wrinkles out. You wanna make sure you don't have any wrinkles in there. And it also helps get any excess moisture out of the fabric. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my vinyl and place my vinyl down. Go ahead and lay this thing out. There is there's some stitches here from where the inside collar is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the design up the top side right along those stitches, because that will give me a straight edge. So about right there. What you guys think? Not too bad, right? Not too bad. I'm going to press it for 30 seconds. I'm going to press one half of the design and then press the other half. Go ahead and start my easy press. Give it a little bit of pressure. As you can see, I'm not able to cover up my whole design, so I'm going to have to work in sections. And I'm going to just work my way around until the design is pressed on there. All right. I'm going to flip it inside out and press it from the other side, just to really lock it in there. Honestly, I should press it right here a little bit more. Let me press it right there. Just right there. While off camera, I went ahead and made me another one. This one, Bring the Ruckus. I'm gonna put this on the front of the coveralls. I'm gonna just cut this in half. We'll do it this way. I'm not gonna be able to keep it whole, so I'm gonna just cut it like that. I'll put one here. I'll put one on the other side. All right, let's press that for 30 seconds. While that's being pressed, let's Bring the Ruckus over on this side. All right, so there we have it. Got my little vinyl here, got my vinyl there, and of course we got the back side. What y'all think? If y'all like this little video, remember, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you have not, and stay tuned for the next video. Time to go deliver some ruckus.